Okay, let us try to understand. Yes, we installed the product. Okay, as soon as we install, what all are we seeing? Okay, let us try to understand each of that. Okay, because a good understanding of after installation, trying to understand what are all the facilities that Hybris gives us, I mean, it will put us in more commanding position. Okay, I mean, we cannot fight with Hybris just on day two. Absolutely no. Okay, we have to take some time. We have to understand what its strengths are and what's, I mean, I don't say weaknesses, but there are some tips and tricks to understand Hybris much easier. Okay, all right. So we install the software. Okay, installation is done. Okay, installation is done. Okay. So guys, after installation, what was the last thing that I spoke in the last class? What was the last thing? And guys,
so you launched that local host, the port 9001.
okay.
So you get the
Okay, guys. I mean, this classes, okay, all those classes I always take. Okay, it has to be two-way. If you guys are calm, you are going to lose, because I'll assume that you guys understood and I'll just go forward. I don't want to do that. We are going to learn here. Okay, the learning is always a two-way process. Okay, it cannot be a one-way process. It is not a YouTube video which you are watching. Okay, I'm a live person. Please keep answering and ask more and more questions. Okay, because only then you'll get a lot of clarity. Otherwise, I mean, I'll just say and I'll just go away. I mean, it would not add any value to you. Okay, all right. So guys, I am going and I'm going to just start. Okay, I'm going to start the Hybris instance. Okay, so guys, how to start Hybris instance?
So you go to the Hybris bin platform and launch that batch file start Hybris.
Okay. Okay. Don't you think I have to do something like set and?
Those are all done, right, as part of the installation?
No, but set ant is valid only for that session. Okay, valid for only that session. Okay. Now, very good point. So guys, if you want to eliminate typing setant every time, if you want to eliminate typing setant every time, we have to do the below steps. Okay, I'll tell you what are the below steps. Okay, see this. See, guys, after installing Java, didn't I say we are supposed to talk about setting up the environment variables in your system? We talked about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like Java setup. Okay, we have to set up ant variables also. Okay, like Java setup, we have to set up ant variables also. Okay, let me go here. Okay, let me go here. Guys, I already have ant variable, so even if I don't do set ant, it will work for me. But however, for you guys, okay, you should have two new variables. Okay, I'll just write those two new variables here. Okay. Okay, let me start a new document. Okay, so guys, I have this habit of maintaining a doc every day because this clearly shows what I discussed for that day. Okay, okay, the first thing is how to eliminate okay. For this, you need to set up two two environment variables. Let us not worry about this. Okay, two environment variables, and guys, just see in my system they should be pretty clear. Okay, first one is and home, ant_home. Okay, and home, the location should be this, guys. Okay, let me take guys, all your systems after installing, okay, all your systems should have Hybris software. Go here, go to this one, Hybris bin platform. Guys, are you seeing this Apache -ant -1.9.1? Are you seeing that? Somebody needs to unmute and talk to me.
We're checking it out right now.
I mean, you can do that. You can do that later. This session is recorded. Okay, you can do that later. But please answer me. Are you seeing it on my screen first of all?
Yes.
Okay. So this is where your and home should be. Okay, this is where your and home should be. Okay, this is your and home position. Okay, now after this there is another variable called path. Okay, there is another variable called path. Okay, let me open this and do an edit. Okay, Control C. Let me paste it into a notepad or something. Okay, let me do that. Okay, so guys, let me also view wrap. Okay, guys, are you seeing something related to that particular Apache hyphen ant hyphen and there is something called bin there? Are you seeing that? I just highlighted it.
Yes.
Okay, so as I just explained, okay, go inside your Apache home. There is a bin folder called, there is a folder called bin, and this should be your path. It should be inside your path. So append this one to your path variables. Okay, you have to do this. If you do this, okay, for the first time, if you do this one, okay, never ever you would have to deal with set ant every time. Just you can eliminate that set ant command. Okay, it is just, I mean, if you say I'll do it every time, it is up to you, but I generally prefer doing this way, okay, so that I don't have to remember another extra command. Okay, all right. So I don't need to worry about set ant. Okay, so guys, since the last time when I accessed, did I change anything in the system? I didn't change anything in the system. I didn't write any code. I didn't do anything. Okay, so all I need to do is just start the server. If I changed something, I'll tell you how to deal with it a little later. But because I have not touched anything, okay, all I'll do is I'll just start the server. Okay, and again, guys, starting server, it will take almost 2 minutes. Okay. Um, guys, when I'm teaching, at least initially focus on my system, because you'll have tomorrow off, okay, and you'll have the recording so that you can go through it and you can fix whatever issues you have. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can ask any other question. No question is dumb question or stupid question. Even at times
After
I ask
doing this, do
stupid
we need to
question.
initialize in the Hybris website again, or we don't need to?
What is that? Sorry, I missed your.
After executing this command, do we need to go back into Hybris and then do the initialization again, or we don't need to?
Okay. What did I say in the last class? Govinda, are you there?
Yeah.
What did
Yeah,
I say about initialization in the last class? Can you please explain?
So you do for the first time, you do the initialization because that sets up, clears all the database and everything. So once you do it, you don't want to do it again. That's going to reset the whole system.
Excellent. So you do it only once. If you have already done it, you are not doing it anytime. Okay. But again, there is a star mark there because you guys are using a demo license. The license will expire in 30 days. So after 30 days, you should again reinitialize it. That is what I explained last time. Okay.
I mean, after 30 days or on 30th day?
Oh, man. What question are you asking? It will
no,
not.
Because after 30th days, the server won't restart. You cannot initialize, right? So
The server won't restart. Okay. In that case, okay. Tell me this. Imagine the server won't restart. What will you do then?
Because what is happening is, suppose example, I mean, this is what I'm thinking. Say today first, and after 30 days, I forgot to do in 30 days. And 31st day, when I'm trying to start the server, hybris server.bat, so obviously it checks the license 30 days and it's goes and it won't start. So now how can we start like HAC? So even though it expires, HAC starts?
No. Without the server startup, nothing will start. Okay. Now my question is, assume you are unable to start the server. What should be your next step?
I am unable to. I just reinstall again. I just do antigen all.
When you are reinitializing, it is as good as reinstalling. Okay, it is as good as reinstalling. Okay. So both ways, as you said, if you are really alert, do it on 30th day. Maybe if you are really cautious, do it on the 29th day. Otherwise, reinitializing or resetting everything or redoing all the day one steps is the same thing. Okay, because ultimately it is just execution of couple more commands. But anyways, thanks for bringing at this point. So guys, on 30th day is recommended. Otherwise, do it on 25th day, or if you go to 31st day, just wipe out everything and have a new instance. As simple as that. Okay. All right. Yeah. So guys, okay, my server is up. Okay, my server is up. So last time, where were we? We just went to localhost 9001. Okay, I'll just hit enter. Okay. So guys, as soon as I hit enter, do you remember first time we were directly routed to the initialization page? Okay, but now we are shown another page and we are asked to log in. We are asked to log in giving some default username and password. Okay. So guys, where do you think this data would have come up from?
It's part of the initialization.
Perfect. So initialization is like building the system from scratch. So right now you build the system. Okay, it is all set. That is the reason why you are seeing a page here. Okay, and you see there is some admin. Okay, there's a username is admin and the password is reverse of admin, which is nothing but NIMDA, NIMDA. Okay, so it has all the details by itself. Okay, absolutely very good. This is sweet. Okay, so let me just log in. Okay, so guys, last time when we saw this screen, if you remember, we saw this screen where it said initialize and that's it. We saw only this screen. But now because we logged in, we are able to see lot many other things. Okay, we are able to see lot many other things. Right? Okay. Okay. So guys, pay attention. This is called Hybris Administration Console. Administration Console. Pay attention to this particular word. Okay. So guys, what do you think can happen in administration? Like whenever you're talking about system administration, what do you think can be possible?
The security, the user setup.
User. Tell me this. User setup. Okay. Maybe this is how industry was working until now. If you say admin stuff like setting up user, resetting password, etc., these were all part of this was how industry has been running. But Hybris administration is a little bit different, guys. Okay, and as I said, guys, you should never come to, especially you, okay, because you guys are functional. You should never come to this screen at all. Okay, first of all, this is nowhere related to you. Okay, this is completely for those guys who manage the application at the infrastructure side. Okay, what I meant is, so guys, do you remember that there is something called like caching, clustering? Do you remember what is a cluster, guys? What is a cluster? Do you know what is a cluster?
Cluster in the old computer science, the definition is it's a partition within a disk.
Okay. Okay. First of all, tell me what is cluster in English? Just in English. In English, if I say cluster, what does it mean?
It's a pack of data or something.
I would say anything greater than one. Okay, it can be 2 or 3 or 4, whatever it is. So these two will become one cluster. These 3 will become one cluster. These 4 will become another cluster. Okay. So anything greater than 1 becomes a cluster. Okay. Agreed?
Right.
Okay. So guys, imagine, okay, I deployed my Hybris application into 2 servers. Okay. I'll call this 1. I'll call this 2. Okay. Now this together it is called as cluster. Okay, cluster. So until now, no problem. Okay. Now comes a new thing called load balancer. Guys, you should have heard this word load balancer. I'm sure because you guys are in IT. I'm 100% sure. So load balancer is something like as soon as you get a request, load balancer decides to send that to request to which server. It decides. Okay. So guys, tell me this. If you have 1,000 customers logged in, what is the most optimal way of distributing them, guys? 500 to this server and 500 to this server, right?
Correct. Sharing of the load, yeah.
Okay. Imagine I added third into the cluster. Now what is the most optimal way? 333, right? So clustering is nothing but having more than one server, okay? And you have a load balancer to take care of it. Okay, when I say take care of it, like you don't want all the traffic to go to one server, correct? That's not a good way, correct?
Yes.
So similarly, okay, when we are talking about HAC, okay, okay guys, this is called HAC, administrative console, Hybris administrative console. So hereafter in the classes, if I say go to HAC, it means I'm coming to this particular thing, okay? And you should get used to it. Please write it down somewhere. HAC is Hybris administrative console, okay? Let me go here, okay? Monitoring, okay? There is something called cluster. Let me open this. Okay, so guys, at this point, because I'm running only on my local, I don't have anything in the cluster. You guys agree?
True.
Okay, if I have more than one system, all of them will be listed here, guys. Okay, all of them will be listed here. Okay, so so tell me this cluster thing, do you think the functional analyst will come here and look out the clusters? You will never do that. It is not your job, first of all. Okay, and similarly, even technical guys won't do it. Okay, Hybris administrative console is completely a different job altogether. Okay, so it is neither you nor me. There is another person who is going to take care of this particular screen. However, because we are learning Hybris, we should get a flavor. We should get a good understanding of this. Okay, only then you know what is offered. Correct?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So guys, I have platform monitoring maintenance console. Okay. So guys, the name maintenance itself should trigger something in the brain. Okay. This is some kind of cleanup stuff which you guys will not do. Somebody else will do it. Okay, what is this cleanup and stuff? See, I'll introduce you these terms, okay, and I will spend one complete day on understanding what is HAC, okay, on complete day on what is HAC, because you guys need to know what each thing is, what each thing means. Okay, you guys need to know what each thing means. You will understand. I'll explain you everything. Okay, but on a I mean, like, because we need to proceed further. So I introduced you something called Hybris administrative console. This is the first thing you guys are seeing. Okay, understood? Okay, until okay. So guys, after Hybris administrative console, there is another thing called Hybris management console. Okay, I'll open that. Localhost 9001. Okay, guys, very simple, very simple. /HMC/Hybris. Okay, for this guy you don't need to do anything. It is localhost 9001. If you don't know how to go to this particular place, okay, if you don't know how to go there, okay, for now please remember it. I'll show other things like how to go to without knowing anything how to go here. Okay, or another easiest way is localhost 9001/MCC. M as in Madras, C as in Chennai, C as in Chennai, MCC. Okay, hit enter. Guys, MCC means multi-channel cockpit. Multi-channel cockpit. Okay, guys, I know this is a new term that I introduced again. What is a cockpit? What is a cockpit?
Where all controls are available.
Perfect. Okay. So Govinda, just asking you, I know, like especially we hear the word cockpit, especially in aeroplane, correct?
Right. Yeah.
So cockpit is a place through which the pilot or the captain can control everything in the plane. You agree or not? Everything.
True.
Absolutely everything. He has every control. He can shut down power. He can switch off AC. He can do whatever he wanted to. Okay. So similarly, entire Hybris, okay, you can sit at this particular screen and control. When I say control, you can go to that specific place wherever you wanted to go. Okay. So guys, see this. If you want to go to HAC, okay, just keep looking. Where is this HAC? Okay. This is administrative cockpit. No, see this, guys, there is something called administration console.
Yeah.
Okay, if I click this, guys, are you seeing the URL that is getting I mean, as soon as I hover on it, I'm seeing some URL there on the bottom left. Are you seeing that left bottom?
Yeah, but
localhost 901.
That is the first URL, right? I typed this morning. Correct? That is the first URL, right? Okay.
So that is administration console.
Okay. That is the first URL. Okay. Now, similarly, there is something called, guys, are you see, can somebody read the other URL that I just hovered on? Localhost 9001/HMC/Hybris. This is the same thing that I typed here, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
So all you need to remember is localhost 9001/MCC. You should be all set. You should go to wherever you wanted to go after this. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Now, okay, this is a new screen, and the screen has a name called Hybris Management Console. Okay. So, guys, which is the most important organ in a human body? Heart. Okay. I don't know, there are few people who say every organ is important. Okay. So that's fine. Like how you are treating heart, how you just realize that heart is the most important thing. Okay. Similarly, HMC is heart of Hybris. Okay. You can do everything inside HMC. When I say everything, you can just do whatever you want. Okay. And if you have access to HMC, it is like you are the ruler, you are the king for your HMC, your Hybris world, because everything can be accessed, everything can be manipulated, everything can be changed, everything you can do everything. Okay, it is like heart. Imagine if heart fails, a heart stops for a few minutes, what will happen? The person will die. Okay, I don't want to use the word die, I'm sorry for that, but the same thing. Okay, HMC, just remember, is a heart of Hybris. Okay. Now what is inside HMC? Again, that's a different story. Okay. You have, you pretty much have the most powerful things. Okay. So guys, just to introduce you, okay, okay, I don't want to introduce anything today. Let us leave it here. Okay. Okay. So I just spoke about HAC, then HMC. These are the two things. Okay. How can I come here? Either I can remember the individual URLs or I can come to MCC. These are the two ways. Okay. Somebody were asking some question. Please go ahead. Okay, no questions. Okay. So guys, we looked at HAC, HMC. Okay. We looked at HAC, HMC. Okay. Let us look at other things also. Okay. So guys, there is something called product cockpit. Okay. Can somebody please read the URL that is hovered? As soon as I hover on it. Come on.
It's a localhost 9001/product cockpit.
The name is very straightforward. Okay. Product cockpit. Now guys, I explained you what is a cockpit. What does it make? Like when I use the word product cockpit, what is it ringing in your mind now? I said
all the necessary tools to configure products and product catalog.
To configure only products. I was waiting for that term, because see, MCC is cockpit, multi-channel cockpit. You can do everything. Okay. But product cockpit is specifically designed only for products. Okay. So when I say only for products, you can create products, you can delete products. Again, you'll never delete products in Hybris, by the way. You'll just decommission them. They'll be existing, but you'll decommission them. Okay. And you can modify, you can do whatever you wanted to do with the product. And the channel is product cockpit. Now guys, I'll give you 30 seconds. Can you please think, okay, I have access to HMC, where I can do everything. Okay. Then why should I have another cockpit called product cockpit? Why do you think it is needed?
For a business who wants exclusively to work on products, so if they have access to this, they can work. They don't need other access.
Okay, who is this?
This is Srini.
Srini, excellent Srini. Okay, so let me give you a simple scenario, guys. So Govinda, I'll give you a question. Okay, see this. Imagine, okay, we both are employees. Okay, we both are working. Okay, and okay, you are my business. When I say business, you are my merchandising team. Okay, you are the one who decides what products, etc., etc. You are the one. Okay, and I am your employee. I work under you. Okay, now tell me this. My duty is only to create products. Okay, my duty is to create only products, nothing else. I will not do anything else. Now, giving me HMC access is good, or giving to product cockpit is good? What do you think?
Yeah, the product cockpit, right?
It makes sense, right? It makes sense. You don't want your employee to see everything, correct? If you give access to HMC, that's it. like I can go and do blunders, okay, and it will impact the system. Whereas if I do at product cockpit, people who are managing HMC has more control. So if you are having HMC access, you are like the big boss, okay? And yeah, if any mistake happens in product cockpit, you can come here and correct it. Okay?
True. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So guys, okay, if you have understood, like product cockpit is something similar to, I mean, like something which use it only to target products. Now, similarly, what should be this customer service cockpit, guys?
So that's the, if the customer has got some problems or issues, they create some kind of a ticket.
Okay. Now, my question is, like imagine somebody is logged into customer service cockpit. Will he be able to see all products first of all? Is it needed?
No.
Not.
I mean, customer service people are only concerned with orders or problem related to orders, correct?
Correct.
So they will see only order details, right?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Similarly, there is something called report cockpit. Okay. So guys, why do you think we need report cockpit?
For the analytics, I guess.
Yes, for analytics. Okay. So, I mean, now I have introduced you so many cockpits and consoles and etc. So see this, guys. I mean, very easy it is. Okay. It is like a tree structure. Okay. It is like a tree structure. Just pay attention. All your admin related stuffs, admin related stuff is like maintenance, etc. will go into HAC. Okay. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, all your maintenance, I mean like management related stuff will go into
HMC. Yeah.
Okay. Only product stuff will go to
Product cockpit.
Okay, it is PCM is product cockpit manager. Okay, no problem. You can just use PC or PCM, whatever. Only customer service, CS cockpit.
Order.
Okay, CS cockpit. Reporting cockpit. Okay, so these two are the big bosses. Okay, these two are the big bosses, and these are all the employees under them. Okay, now guys, pay attention to this administration, something like HAC, Hybris Administrative Console. Like how HMC has product cockpit, CS cockpit, reporting cockpit, even HAC has a small employee called admin cockpit. Okay, so like if you ask me what is inside admin cockpit, it is a subset of HAC. Okay, it is a subset of HAC. Like how product cockpit is a subset of HMC, HAC is a admin cockpit is subset of HAC. Okay, so see this, guys. I mean there is all this, you can do it through HMC. I mean, I don't want to discuss too detail about this, but it is like you have some control about your admin related tasks here. Okay, you cannot do pretty much everything what you can do through HAC, but you can do few things. Okay, like similar to how product cockpit and HMC, you can do everything with HMC, but you can do only product related stuff with product cockpit. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just for your understanding, the final diagram will look like this. HAC is on one side, HMC is on other side. Okay, these two are the boss. Okay, if you have this, these two are the boss. Okay, now this chota, I mean like what do you call, small rowdy or whatever you wanted to call, this will be admin cockpit. Okay, under this there are so many small rowdies. Who are they? Product cockpit, CS cockpit, reporting cockpit, whatever. I mean there are so many other cockpits. Okay, so did you get the whole picture, guys? Okay. All right. Now, pretty much you should be able to go to that, like that particular site as well. How you can go? Localhost 9001, you'll go to HAC. Or otherwise, if you don't want to remember anything, finally, the only thing that you need to remember is MCC. Okay, guys, are you making notes of all this?
Yeah, it's clear. Yeah.
I mean, it is clear when I explain, okay, but tomorrow you'll get a doubt. So my recommendation, yes, I mean, please take a pen and paper and make a note. It will be very useful later on. Okay, all right. It is for
And
you.
Ram, quick question. Ram, quick question. So I know maybe it's early to ask that question, but when I'm looking there is another one, WCMS. And always I get confused. It's also content management, right? Or
Yeah.
content management.
Okay. Let me show what he's asking, guys. Okay. So, guys, on our HMC Hybris Management Console, I am seeing something called WCMS. Okay. WCMS is Web Content Management System. Web Content Management System. You can decide how your website should look like. Okay. You can go here and decide everything. Okay. Now, similar to that, okay, if I go to localhost 9001, okay, /MCC, okay, so there is something called Web Content Management Module, okay. Whatever I showed there is pretty much what you are seeing here, okay. You can, whatever you are going to access it here, but this is related only to website, okay. Like how product cockpit is related only for products, only website, whereas in HMC you have a lot many other things apart from WCMS, okay. Good that you brought it up, but guys, it is pretty much like your reporting cockpit or product cockpit or CS cockpit or WCMS, okay. These are all the small employees under HMC, okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, all right, guys. So, okay, now we covered something that after installing how we came to, I mean, like after installing what are all Hybris is giving out of the box. We just covered them, okay. Now somebody asked the question, hey, I was unable to go to the website, okay. So guys, who was that? Who was that? Srini or somebody?
No, I was able to go into the website.
Okay, who was that? Who asked me that they are unable to go into website or how to go to website? Okay. So guys, how to go into website? Very simple. Okay. So there is nothing to remember. Just open your WCMS. Okay. You should see something called websites. Okay. Open that. Then guys, by default, when you initialize the system, there are three websites that are set up. Apparel site DE, apparel site UK, or a electronic site. Okay. Click on electronic site because that is, I'll be focusing more on the electronic site. Okay. And just go to WCMS cockpit properties and you should see this thing called WCMS cockpit preview URL. Okay, see this? Y accelerator storefront. I'll explain what all this means, but this is where you will get the URL. Now what you need to do is put localhost 9001, okay, and copy paste this guy and say enter. Okay, this is the demo site, guys. This is the demo site. Okay, now guys, what is this page called?
This is the landing page.
Homepage.
I never use the word landing. Okay.
Homepage. Homepage.
Homepage.
Okay, homepage. So guys, again, yeah, you can use the word landing page because it is developed out of landing to template, but my recommendation is homepage because everybody will understand that. If you say landing page, people will start panicking. They'll think, oh my God, there is something new. No, this is not new. It is just a homepage. Okay. Yeah. So guys, this is the homepage. So did I explain you in the demo, like how a page is there, etc., etc.? Did I explain you? Did I show you the power of Hybris there? Like I deleted something and it just got vanished. Did I do that?
Yeah, you did a small demo, like how easy to change the content of the page.
How easy it is to manipulate things. Okay. All right, guys. Now let me see how well you understood the demo. Okay. Let me ask some questions. So guys, from this page, okay, what is the next page that I'll go in, guys? Krishna Reddy, you please don't answer. Let others answer because you know it. I know that you know it. Okay.
This is the product, products. So this is the product list page.
Okay, product list page. What is other name? Other name, guys? There are two names. One is PLP, which is product list page. What is other name? Krishna Reddy, you can answer it now.
Refinements?
No.
You mean this specific page, or you're talking about product detail page?
I'm asking what is the other name for this particular page?
Okay, product list page.
Okay, guys, this is also called category page.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know that. Okay, product category.
Yeah. So guys, maybe in the demo I would have emphasized more on PLP and I used the category at the very end, but this is also called as category page. Okay, this is also called category page because see this, how did I come here, guys? First of all, I came into this particular thing, Canon brands. Okay, Canon brands is a category. You guys agree or not?
Brand, okay, yeah.
It's a category, right?
So what is a category first thing? Because I'm just very new to this terminology.
Okay. Krishna Reddy, English man, just don't go into Hybris. Okay, what is category? Okay, let us go into our Indian politics. Okay, Indian politics is always caste based. Okay, always caste based. So generally they'll say that category, this category, votes and all.
Yeah, I understand that.
Category is a specific set. Category is a specific set. Okay. Now, if I go into a restaurant, okay, a restaurant can be of two categories. It can be a vegetarian or non-vegetarian. Okay. Did you understand that?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, categories, subcategories, we'll deal with it a little later, but because he asked, I just gave one example. Category is just a set which has some kind of common features. Very important, that particular thing. Okay. For example, see all the things that you are seeing in this page fall under this brand called Canon. So this is, I would say these are all under Canon category. Any questions?
So in this section, it never be a laptop or anything. This is Canon, so anything related to comes into this.
If Canon company launches a laptop, it will come here.
Oh,
okay. They should have that. Under Canon, whatever is there, we are seeing everything. Okay. So under Canon, how many products are there, guys?
40 products.
There are 40 products. Okay. So under Canon, we have 40. Now, under Canon category, we have 40 products. Okay. Just pay. I mean, there are a lot many other things to worry about. So let us stop it here. So this is also called category page. Agreed?
Yeah.
Okay. And also I said on the category page, on the left side, we'll have refinements. What is the other name for refinements, guys?
The filters.
Perfect. Very good. So I showed that example as well. Okay. So guys, whenever we are talking, whenever I'm dealing in class or I'm giving examples, I'll keep using these words, category page or PLP. Immediately this page should strike in your mind. This should ring some bells and say, okay, he's talking about this particular thing. Okay. You should get to that level of comfort. Then it makes easy for you. Okay. All right. Okay. So we looked at this one. Okay. We looked at the category page. Okay. Now what is this page called, guys? I just went into a product. What is this page called?
Yeah, this is the product detail page.
Okay. Guys, it is product detail, product description. Both are the same. It is also called PDP. So home page, PLP, PDP. This is the flow. Okay. After this, there are a lot many things. Okay. You can go to pickups. I mean, there are a lot many things. So guys, after this, what will happen? First of all, what will happen? You'll add it to cart, correct? From cart, where will you go?
From cart, what do you do? So the end goal is placing an order, right?
Perfect.
So before
you'll go to payment or etc. 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 Okay. There are, it depends on the website. Okay. Some websites will ask you to give you all your details, etc., 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 and finally prepare an order. I mean, you will see a code and finally you will be able to place an order. But some websites, you can just go place an order, then you will see an order information. So there are lot many things. Okay. So, but the common thing that you can understand is we have a home page. From home page, you'll come to category page or PLP or product listing page, or finally you'll come into, or not finally, from there you'll come into PDP or product detail page. Okay. All right. Any questions until this point?
That's okay. Yeah.
All good. All good. Happy.
I have a question, sorry. It might be a stupid question.
No,
So
no
when
question,
you,
stupid question, especially when you're learning. Please go ahead and shoot your question.
so when you type localhost semicolon 9001 / y accelerator, why did it convert to 9002?
Okay, guys, it's a very easy question to answer. So if I put localhost 9001, it is listening on port HTTP port. You remember HTTP and HTTPS?
Yes.
Okay, 9002 is for HTTPS.
Okay. So now, it automatically
the server is saying, hey, the request you made was unsecure request. I am converting it to a secure request. It is a redirection done by the server. I didn't do anything.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay. I mean, guys, because you guys are for functional doesn't mean that you shouldn't ask questions related to technical. No, please don't. If you get good understanding and you are able to go deep inside, please do that. It will help you a lot. Okay, because you'll get more power when doing this. Okay, very good question. Okay, nobody, at least in my previous technical functional batches, asked this question. Okay, because maybe technical people, they will easily understand that it is just redirecting to HTTPS, but otherwise it's a very good question. Like I typed in 9001, how did it come up to 9002? It is a work that is done by the server saying that your initial connection was unsecure, so I am making it more secure. Okay?
Okay. Yeah, thanks.
Perfect.
So Ram, one quick question. We installed this this electronic store, right? This is a kind of an accelerator, right? So,
okay.
But
hold on. You use the word accelerator, right? Very good. Okay, I'll tell you where accelerator is coming. Okay, so are you paying attention to this particular word?
Yeah.
Okay, are you seeing the word accelerator inside?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So guys, accelerator storefront, there is a word called Y. Can somebody say what is this Y?
That's hybrid symbol.
Okay, Y is hybrid symbol, guys. Very good. Okay, learn it. Okay, are you seeing this symbol, guys? Reverse of Y. Okay, so that is nothing but the Y symbol there. Okay, now very good. Okay, because you see, this is how I generally enjoy, because if you ask me a question, okay, actually accelerator is something which I'm going to deal a little later. Okay, because you asked, I can set up the tempo now. Okay, see this. We set up a website, correct? We set up a demo website, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And I said initially we have 3 websites. Can you see on my screen?
Yes.
Okay. I'm saying I have 3 websites: apparel site UK, apparel site DE, apparel site UK, apparel site, electronic site. Okay. Let me go ahead and open the URL for all these 3 sites. Okay. Nice, man. I enjoy questions like this because it makes my life much easier. Okay, where am I? All right. Okay. So guys, tell me what is the difference between these 3 URLs? What is the difference?
Site value is different.
What is that?
The value in the site field is different, like site equal to apparel.
So guys, what do you call? Okay.
No, the first one is a DE and UK, their country. DE is Germany, right?
German. Okay. All right, guys. My question is, everything after question mark is what is the difference here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Before question mark, everything is same.
Right.
So guys, this is a technical term, but it is very good to learn. After question mark, whatever you see, it is called as query parameter.
Yeah.
Because you are querying it. It is a question mark. Question mark means query.
Yes.
Okay. So only your query parameter is changing, but everything before that is all same, correct?
Correct.
Now this Y accelerator storefront, okay, is part of the accelerator which is giving you the website based on the query parameter that you are sending. Okay.
Right.
Okay. Tomorrow, my question is, tomorrow you guys wanted to set up, okay, your own website, like the website name is Govinda. Okay. All you need to do is you can pretty much use the same Y accelerator storefront, and instead of site is equal to electronics, if you set up something called Govinda, if you pass that parameter, immediately your website will come up. Okay. So Y accelerator storefront, okay, it is nothing but it is a template, okay, which is handling all the stuff for you. Okay. Now guys, what is acceleration?
Something which speeds up.
Something that is speeding up, correct? Now within, if we just set up Govinda website, okay, using this Y accelerator storefront, you can just speed up your process of setting up your website very fast. Okay, that is I mean, I don't know if I made complete sense to you. Y accelerator storefront is part of the accelerator. Accelerator is nothing but making things much faster. So all these are joined. Okay, it is just like starting from one point, you can backtrace everything. Okay, now Govinda, now ask your next question. Did you understand until this point?
Yeah, the purpose of the accelerator is, as you said, to speed up, creating this e-commerce site, right? That's what you mentioned it.
Okay.
So what you're saying is like, but I'm trying, I got a little more understanding based on, once you pasted all these 3 URLs. So it's all that URL without the parameter. It's all hitting the same server, but then you can have a different data point, like one for apparel, one for electronics. So Hybris provides, so you mentioned my name Govinda, and I can have a new site, I can have my own products. So it all takes care of it. Okay. So I don't have to.
So,
is that what?
Yeah, accelerator is nothing but the channel to make things faster. Okay. So everything ultimately, I mean, if you look at the 3 URLs, everything is falling back to this Y accelerator storefront, correct?
Correct, yeah.
So something is standard, something is already existing, and you are based on your input, the output is different. Correct? Right. So what that input is nothing but your accelerator. Sorry. Your query parameter is input, but the standard thing is your accelerator. Okay.
I have a question here. So we'll be using, excuse me, we'll be using Y accelerator only if we have to use the templates provided by Hybris. If you want to use any other custom website, then we don't have to use this Y accelerator.
We'll just rename it and use it. Don't worry, we will go there. Okay. You said, because I don't want to see the name Y accelerator. No website, yeah. Y accelerator. You can modify it and make it. Okay. But I'm saying it is a channel through which you can talk to the server and provide a parameter, and everything will start working. Okay. All right, guys. I mean, I don't want to go too deep into everything, because you'll start getting more questions. Let us understand what Hybris is offering us. Okay. Let us just see, guys, all this, whatever you are seeing in the document for functional sessions. Okay. These topics can be covered in 10 days. I just need 10 to 12 hours to finish all this. But in order for me to start this, I need 10 days. Okay. Because Govinda used the word accelerator, I had to explain this. Otherwise, you would hear it only in the 5th day or so. Okay. This is not to confuse you or not to stop you from asking questions, but this is just, I'm trying to, like, if you see the topics, these topics are very easy. Okay. Once you understand what the system is offering, I can just finish off everything in one day. I just need 10 to 12 days to go through all this stuff. Very easy. But for me to start talking about this stuff, I had to first set up the base. The setting up the base is what I'm doing now. Okay. I'm introducing you new things. I'm introducing you new terms, how things are there set up on Hybris. Then slowly we'll go there.
Yeah.
All right. So guys, I wanted to finish or talk about what Hybris is offering for today, and I did pretty much. Please ask your questions. You have 10 minutes time. Please go ahead and ask your questions now.
Hey Ram, you wanted to, if you go to the Hybris administrative console,
Okay.
You mentioned the cluster,
Hmm.
but is it possible to explain the other? I don't, I thought you were planning to explain, or this is another class. That's fine.
What do you want me to explain here? I
No,
mean,
no, I
these
started with
yeah,
there are a lot of other.
yeah, these are entire. See, I have to focus on each thing and explain it. This HAC itself will take 1 day for me. HMC will take another day. Okay, whatever is being, I will explain you because without setting up the right tempo, I cannot go here. Okay.
No, I understand. That's coming in the future. There's no problem.
Yeah, it will come in future. See, guys, I don't know if you have this. I don't think we have shared it with you. See, here there is nothing related to HAC, HMC. There is nothing related here. Okay, there is nothing related here. However, when we are talking about HAC, HMC, you will start understanding. Okay, this guy is talking about this. This guy is talking about this. Okay, so just wait. I will not open this document until 10th class or 11th class. Okay, until our 10th session or 11th session, I'm not going to open this. Okay, because to cover this, I just need 10 days. However, to make you guys understand each one of them, I need 10 days to set up everything. So we'll go through there. Don't worry. We'll go to that point.
Okay. Hey Ram, just one sir, request since Friday I had to go to India. Do you know what you're going to cover on Friday, or can you please record it and
Yeah,
send
I
me?
will record. I know that you're going on Friday, so don't worry. I mean, which airlines are you taking, man?
I'm this Emirates.
Oh, I've been to India last month, not last month, in November 30. I came back on January 20. It was through Emirates. Are you going through Seattle, Dubai?
No, Boston.
Boston, Dubai, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, maybe I'll stop the recording and